So this is supper on May the 2nd, and oh, I suppose I should show you the meal. This is our slow cooker stuff, so I'm having the one from this recipe book. And if you're looking for it in this recipe book, you actually won't find it because I changed things up so much. It's the one I was inspired by the recipe on page 109. And it has chicken and stuff. I don't know. It's quite different. It's but I'm sure it's good too. And as you can see, I've marked off many pages in this to try out. I've been eager to try some of those recipes, and I hadn't actually marked the page that I tried this recipe from, but I'm really glad that I tried it this morning. I was just glancing past it and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to try that. So there we go. It's going to be really healthy, and I was tasting both of these soups when they were cooking and they were excellent. This one is the tomato soup with sage and garlic from this recipe book. So, and again, I didn't make it quite like that one, but it's tasty too. And there's, in my slow cooker soups, I don't add any fat whatsoever. They cook great without it. And that's my 8 cloves of garlic that I'll be taking with the supper. And hopefully I can resist this. These were given to us, so we could eat them, but I don't want to. I don't want to. But we'll see how it goes. There's little bits of green in my garlic, but that's just because I chopped up parsley to put in this soup. So, and if James doesn't like his soup, well, I'm perfectly happy to switch while we're eating. He'll be out shortly. I don't know what he's up to. A string in my cup or something. That's all right. That'll be fine. That's good. I'm canning the rest of it for later. The funny thing is, when you're really tired and you get hungry and you don't have something ready immediately and you're not thinking clearly, like our deck dinner this morning or whatever, when I grabbed a can of soup, I mean, I could have just opened one of my cans of soup that I canned earlier and had a healthier soup, but I didn't. Wow, that's delicious. So good. The worst part of my day. So terrible. When I was only taking 2 cloves of garlic a day, it wasn't too bad. Because that you can put in a Greek salad pretty easily. Whatever. But 8? raw cloves of garlic a day, you can't do anything about that. It's just bad. But we'll see if it has an effect. I've switched to a new doctor. And she doesn't seem like concerned about cholesterol.
I think she should be, but we'll see.
Well, maybe she will be when she actually looks at my numbers. She'll be like, "Oh my gosh, what's this?"
I don't think they're concerned much of anything except the bottom line. Seems to be a concern.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's the cholesterol that brings on the heart attacks. I honestly don't. Like my dad.
Isn't that weird? It might not.
It might not be. Like just because my family has high cholesterol, they haven't all had heart attacks. I mean, Gary has and Dad has, but
I think the men are more susceptible.
I think they are.
But we're dealing with a small sample.
Yeah,
so.
we are. But at the same time, like it might be, I don't know, maybe Gary, I have no idea about Gary's taste in food. He from what I saw when I was younger, he seemed to eat really healthy. He was an excellent cook.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's amazing.
But, I mean, he might have a sweet tooth like my dad. It might be the sugar. It might not. I don't know what it is, right?
It might be the sugar.
It might be the sugar. Like Dad likes sugar as much as you do.
Yeah.
You know? It might just be saturated fat. Although I don't think so. But it might be. It's probably a number of things. But I don't feel like I feel healthier right now than I did a year ago.
Well, that's good.
You know. Just
talk.
if I could get this back fixed up.
I was reading about Neil Young. Now he had only one degenerated disc. 1970 to 71. Guess how he got over it?
Fusion surgery?
Surgery and traction.
Yeah, well they can do
it's
fusion
not as
on one.
Oh, okay, that's
They
the
can
problem.
do fusion sometimes on two, but not on three. Fusion surgery doesn't work on three.
Yours are all in a row then, are they?
I guess they're pretty close together, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember that there was an L in. I can't remember that. Next time I'll have to write it down.
So they could do it on one back then, and now they've gotten so good they can do it on two, eh? In 40.
For fusion. But for three, it just, it doesn't help you out if you get three. It's, the fusion surgery doesn't help you. You need disc replacement surgery.
Okay.
For that.
So I don't know what he had done back then.
It'd be fusion.
Anyway, kind of worked out for him. It worked out for him great because he couldn't play an electric guitar for a while. He was in a wheelchair for a while. And so what he did was played acoustic. And that was the time when Joni Mitchell first became big time popular. James Taylor, that's his height of his popularity. Simon and Garfunkel had their biggest album in 1970. So he sounded like a singer-songwriter, right? And his biggest album came out in 72. And he benefited
You want to dunk
from
in this one? Just try a little bit?
No,
because we have
like
two
this?
different soups. Yeah, whatever you want. I don't care. Just to try it. Because I've gotten to try both soups while they were cooking,
of
because I'm the cook.
You did a Paula Deen. Was Paula Deen much for eating her?
I don't remember, but I did enjoy watching her.
How about the barefoot contestant? I can't remember if she did.
Oh, I love watching her.
Hey, but it's pretty good.
What's her name, Ina Garten or something? I think so.
I don't know. I had no clue. What to me, she's the bare. Well, we'll say foot contestant.
Yeah, she seems like she'd be a lovely person.
I think so.
So which soup do you prefer?
This
I
one's
thought you'd
milder.
prefer that
of
one.
Of course, that's why I gave it to
That's why I gave it to
you. This one seems a little spicy. So it's good I put in the bread because that kind of buffered make's not the good word for it. But
Well, I love this. This is an excellent recipe, but they both are.
boy, they're having like a 6-alarm fire there.
I forgot to buy onions when I went to the grocery store. I don't know how I did it.
I can grab some later today. I'll be heading up that way. Maybe. My back holds up. So we've got what, 3 coolers then? Minimum? Coleman, 2 igloos. Not bad.
Yeah, we have 2 big ones, but one of the big ones has a broken handle, so it's hard for me to pack it. It's really...
Yeah, I mean it would probably be clumsy if there weren't anything in it.
Yeah.
But you got to put all the ice in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could jerry rig a handle that would be secure.
Oh, we can have this one now.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Well, we
I'm
don't
fine.
need to, right? Good. Too bad they don't have them on wheels, though, eh? I guess if you had them out in nature, you wouldn't be able to wheel them.
But have bicycle wheels. We just need to make it.
Smarties, eh?
We just need to make one with big mountain bike wheels on it.
Oh, those big, well. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Wheel something like that in the back country.
Totally. I wonder if the forest rangers would just send us right back down the hill. You take your wheelie cooler back.
They shouldn't have a problem with it if they're letting cyclists up there screaming around.
Well, we could just, like we'd still have to hang the stuff from the tree or whatever once we got it.
Yeah, I can't see
But
the
I
problem.
don't see the problem. As long as it's not sitting there full of whatever.
Fish.
Yeah.
Bear bait.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of like the little cooler size of doing like saddlebag kind of thing with it, because the way they have the handle across the top like that, you could totally just, if you had 2 of them on the back of your bicycle. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you could just tie a rope between the 2 handles, and you have saddlebags.
Yeah.
And then that handle, those ones would hang from the tree really easily. Or from wherever. The bear stations. Whatever you call those things.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't think I ever really memorized it. So just memorized the concept.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was a little bit spicy, but I
you're
loved
feeling
it.
it now, eh?
Oh yeah, my tongue's a little bit tingly from...
Okay. Thought you were going to say you built up a sweat.
No,
Sometimes that happens.
I put a little more anchovy chili powder in than I normally put.
This one's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's so easy. It's the only tomato soup recipe I've come across that didn't call for onions because I ran out of onions this morning.
Well, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of onions, although I don't think Cancer is a big fan of onions. So.
Yeah, I know. But you know, there's so many tomatoes in these tomato-based dishes.
Work against cancer too, Phil.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. There's nothing in there to feed your cancer.
This is awesome.
Unless you chase it with one of these.
No, I'm not craving this Smartie.
Good.
So.
Yeah, I'm okay too. This filled me up perfectly. And while the garlic plate really kind of kills the appetite on this.
Yeah, I'm amazed you're able to eat that.
I know. Yeah. I haven't made many of the recipes out of this one. But maybe I should. That was so easy.
Both of these came out of there.
No, yours came out of this one.
Okay.
So this recipe by Sarah Brown, I changed up a little bit. She put in sweet sherry, which would have been lovely.
Not for me.
No.
I taste the alcohol.
Yeah. So yeah, it worked out better for you. And she called for cream or milk. And
better to leave that out.
Sour cream or yogurt.
You left that out too.
Yeah.
That's so much the better.
Yeah. She called for soy sauce, but I mean you could use coconut aminos or.
Well, I'm not a big fan of soy sauce. Never have been. Which is weird because I think I like salt pretty well.
Yeah.
I never was a big fan of it in that form.
So yeah,
Too salty,
I changed
maybe?
up a little bit. Or, well, I guess I changed up quite a bit, but yeah, that's a delicious recipe.
You know, when I used to eat Chinese food in a restaurant, I just said, "Pass me the sweet sauce." I'd never even hit the soy sauce. It wouldn't even.
Oh yeah, my dad made the best pineapple, sweet and sour kind of sauce for rice and everything.
Yep.
But really, anything sweet, he really.
It's amazing how close his tastes were to mine.
Yeah.
Just freaky, really.
Yeah.
Same pop. That's the thing that gets me.
I know.
Orange and grape pop.
I know.
Just
you love those.
amazing. Because I'd never choose anything else if those two things were on offer. Never.
Well, you know, I think he liked root beer pretty good, and I liked root beer.
I used
so
to
there
like
was some overlap there.
I used to like it, Farida.
Yeah.
But root beer is sharp, but it's sweet, is it not? There's some sweet in there.
It's great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't miss pop at all now. I'm really glad we gave it up years ago.
What is that that's sitting on the table? That's just club soda, right?
Club soda, yeah.
Okay.
We're just.
Well,
Well, you can drink it if you want to. I was just going to use it for cleaning.
Yeah, that's easy. I forgot what it was, but I thought it was pop.
Oh, you
I thought it was ginger
really
ale.
disappointed had you opened that up.
Well, no, not really, because I wasn't even craving it. Right? I thought it was ginger ale for some reason or another. I know you said it was club soda, but my mind was processing ginger ale. But you notice I haven't touched it. So I wasn't craving ginger ale.
Touch that, but
no, but the thing is, I thought it was ginger ale.
Yeah. And did you like ginger ale when you used to drink?
I used to like ginger ale. Okay.
I like
That's
that
the thing
green
that disappoints
tea ginger
me.
ale.
I thought I liked ginger.
Yeah.
You know, but I should have known. I never liked ginger snaps that much. My grandmother on my dad's side made pretty good ginger snaps, but I ate a few, and they were great. And then.
But green tea ginger ale, if I remember correctly, it tasted like something like gin and tonic or something, maybe? Because I used to really like Bombay Sapphire gin. Tonic or gin and cran. Gin. Gin's nice. Anyway.
Never had it.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't like it when I was young. I mean, juniper berries flavoring alcohol is kind of strange,
very bitter.
right? You know the flavoring in your sauerkraut? Juniper
It's
berries?
like that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's really, I mean, at first when you have it, you're like, this doesn't belong together. But somehow
Well, it's an old standard, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's why I got into that green tea ginger ale there for a while when you had come down with the cancer that summer.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, I think I was craving gin and tonic, but I tried that worked out. So, but
Speaking of working out, I wasn't hungry at all when I came out here. You notice it took me a while to lunch for that.
yeah, these were good.
You notice
soups.
it's gone, so that's sometimes the best sign of the success of a recipe. Like we didn't eat that long ago, right?
Yeah.
And I finished that off, and it was easy. So awesome.
Mhm. Well, that's good.